Okay, this video is going to be over the limit definition of a derivative. So from a textbook or from your notes or whatever you may have, you should have that by the limit definition of a derivative, f prime of x, which is the derivative of f of x, is equal to the limit as h approaches 0, right there, of f of x plus h minus your f of x all over h. Alright, so what that is actually saying is we want to take the derivative of f of x equals 3x. Okay, so that's what we have there, and how you actually apply that by doing the limit definition. We would say that f prime of x is equal to 3, and we had, or I'll just write it real quick up here, but the limit as h goes to 0 of f x plus h minus f of x all over h. Okay, so whenever we're writing this out, since we have an x right here, for the first part, we're just going to replace that with our x plus h. So anywhere we see an x, we put x plus h. And that is going to be minus our f of x, which is 3x. That is going to be all over, well, let's see, let me actually write that. We're going to have the limit as h goes to 0 of our 3x plus h in for that x minus our 3x, which is our f of x, all over h. Right, so whenever we go through and we multiply that out, we're going to have the limit as h goes to 0 of 3x plus 3h, because we're just doing the distributive property. We're doing 3 times x, and then we're doing 3 times our h. So that's where that comes from. And that was minus our 3x right there, which was just our f of x. And all of that is over h. Alright, I'll carry that over to another slide. Okay, so that's where we were at, and I'll just go ahead and say that that was our f prime of x. Alright, so right off the bat, you can see that that 3x minus a 3x is just going to cancel. So that will leave us with the limit as h goes to 0 of 3h over h. Alright, so now, since technically that is 3 times h over h, these h's right here will cancel each other out. And will just leave us with a 3. So that's the answer that we have, since there's no h's left to take to 0 or anything like that. So by the limit definition, we had our f of x was equal to 3x, and by going through and working out the problem using the limit definition of a derivative, we came out with our f prime of x was just equal to 3. And then in a couple later videos, I'm actually going to go through and start doing some of the properties of derivatives, and so you can check out some of those. And actually, this is kind of like the why those other things work. But we'll do a few more examples on some other videos.